Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Saturday! Oh my goodness! I have just been busy this whole time doing orders. I stopped processing orders last night about 3 o'clock a.m. Went to bed and then got up at 9. Yeah, I slept a little bit, so I did get 6 hours of sleep, and I took a nap earlier on in the day, so about a couple of hours. So I'm getting my sleep. Yes, I am. Anyways, we're gonna just do a little project. I needed to get away from doing my invoices for just a little bit. My eyes are crossing. Ton of things went out. If you paid today already, within the last the last hour, those were too late for the postman. He'd already picked up. But everything else that had been paid for went out. And boy, was this postman shocked. It wasn't my normal person. I thought that the supervisor was going to be doing the route today because she told me that yesterday. And guess what? No, it was a new guy. Well, he just kind of substitutes on different routes. And he actually knocked on my door because he was unsure. And I'm like, yep, all of this. And the boxes are big, guys. Surfaces. I'm so glad I've been saving my Chocator boxes. I'm having to get a little creative with some things that have to go in 2 boxes. It just doesn't work because some of you guys ordered the 18 by 18 frames. Yeah, it's a little crazy. It's just a little crazy. Trying to fit everything in there because some of you ordered a lot. Okay, so we have a new winner. This one was 90 pounds of stuff. 90 pounds. 90 pounds of product went out the door to this person. I'm not going to say, but her retail price that she was able to, the retail price of what she got, I think was $1,500. I think is what we figured it at. So she got a great value for her money. Shipping was a lot. Okay, so when you pay for 90 pounds of shipping, that's a lot. Some of you got just a few things, and so it was less, but surfaces always weigh a lot. Okay, so you got a really good deal on the surfaces. The shipping, I can't do anything about that. I wish I could. I wish that was free. Anyways, they should just do one day in the year that's free shipping for us, right? Anyways, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna make these cute little ornaments. These ones are the Farmhouse ones. I've been waiting for this because I need to do a sample. I'm gonna be handing these over to my daughter tomorrow. She's gonna be painting these for my craft show. So I wanted to have a sample for her. I think these are going to go. Sometimes I go, maybe I should paint them myself, but I probably won't have time because I won't have them for this coming craft show, but I'll have them for the next one because anything I give her this week, I get back the following week. So anyways, how is everybody? Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great day doing something fun. Darlena's not. It's not fun packaging stuff. Oh my goodness. But I'm glad. My husband is so happy. I'm like, honey, I'm so sorry. It's going to be a couple more days. And I said, but all of this in the living room, because there's boxes and there's stacks of stuff. There were cases of stuff. I was like, all of this is sold except for like 5% of it's not sold. He's like, well, that's good. So he went up to the neighbor's house. He's like, I'm out of here. Anyways, and I'll tell you something funny that just happened to me with Sophie. Oh my gosh. And Sophie didn't do it, but I'll tell you in a minute. Let me just go ahead and put you down to the project. Let's get this thing shared over to VIP group. Let's get started. Look how cute this is. So there are 3, and there's ribbon and jute and beads. How are you guys doing? How the heck is your day going? Okay, of course, the one I love the most is the truck. So I will be cutting extra of the truck because I know that's going to be the big seller. But sometimes people go, oh, I want one of each. So I will, for my craft show, I'll do 6 of each, and then I'll do an additional, probably additional 14. So I have 20 of this one because that truck is just so darn cute. So let me give you a closer look while I share this over to VIP and make sure that I'm live and all of that. But how the heck are you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Lisa, hey, it was you. Lisa is the winner. Winner, chicken dinner, girlfriend. Um, I still have more to go, but he's so happy that stuff is out of the house. He is. He's like, I'm just out of here. I'm going to let you do your thing. Crazy. I'm glad you guys got a really good deal. I can't tell you how much, but there'll be more sales. I know some people said, darn, I missed out. Well, yeah, you can't always hit all the sales, and everything went really quickly. So if you weren't on there, then you probably did miss out, because I was shocked. I was shocked at how fast it went. All right. Hey there, Cindy. How are you? Hi, Laura. Hi, April. Oh, you're watching from your camper. That's so awesome. I have my coffee here. I'm drinking my coffee with you guys. Hey, Cheryl. How are you? Hi, Janine. Hi, Sandy. I know, so much fun times, Cheryl. All the packaging. Tara helped me yesterday, so I would get things ready. I just slapped the shipping label on it, and she just put it on there for me and put it outside. So that was a lot of help. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Luann. Yeah, Lisa McAllister, you were the winner chicken dinner, girlfriend. Hey, Sandy. Hi, Laura. I know, it's so funny. You honestly thought that would be yours. Yours was not as big as some of them, but yours was pretty big, Laura. I'm just glad to get some things out. 90 pounds. But that was 3 boxes, Cindy. I can't lift 90 pounds. So that was, shipping is out. Yeah, shipping is what it is. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Shelly. I do have a blast. I like shipping because I watch Survivor while I'm shipping. I am now on season 21 or 22, I think. Hey, Maria. Hey, Julie. Hi, Doris, my sister. Hi, Darlene Barr. Hi, Betty. Hello, Wanda. Oh, Laura, I'm so sorry you're still sick. So my husband finally went to the doctor, because remember I told you he had it 3 weeks ago, and he was really sick with his, and then the cough just wouldn't go away. So he finally went, because men can be stubborn, and he has bronchitis. So they gave him cough medicine. They didn't give him antibiotics because they said it's more viral. So yeah, his turned into bronchitis because of, sometimes it just does. But everything, yeah, 1 in minutes, absolutely, it was just gone. Hey, Lori, how are you? Betty, so if we want more than one of just the truck, yes, you can. Yeah, Betty, you just let me know. Okay, we can do any combination. I think I actually have them posted in there as singly. I think they're $3.75 for one, and then maybe $9 something for all of them. Something like that. Yeah, you just let me know the combination that you want. I love Survivor too. It's great, especially the older ones. Okay, hey Tina, how are you? Okay, let me put myself in the corner. I'm going to tell you something funny that just happened to me. I grabbed coffee, and then I'm walking past my dogs, and my dogs are all sad because my husband's outside, and they want him to sit with them, of course. And so I walk around the couch, and I'm giving them all a hug and a kiss and saying, okay, be good, because mom's going to go in and do her show. And so I'm laying down with my coffee cup. My coffee cup is behind me, and I'm laying down to give Sophie a kiss. And I look over, and Riley has her face in my coffee cup, drinking. Yeah, she's drinking out of my coffee cup. So I imagine she's going to be bouncing off the walls really soon. So you love watch Naked and Afraid. Yeah, you know what? I have watched Naked and Afraid before also. I'm just watching. I don't have a TV in my shop back there, and I am watching off of Paramount. I bet they have that also. So Paramount is an app, and I'm able to just watch off of that and watch lots of different TV shows. But anyways, yeah, I love watching Survivor. My goal is to make it through all of them by the end of the year. I think that would be a great goal to make. It keeps me kind of off the computer. If I'm watching that, then I'm paying attention to that. Okay, let's get all our pieces on here. So how are you, Tina? Hey, Stephanie. Betty, I hope you're feeling better, girlfriend. Okay, these are all gift card holders. Okay, my customers love them. You don't have to do it like that. You can just make it the palette. Okay, so what you can do is just put those to the side. I actually didn't charge you guys extra for that. A lot of times that's an extra cost, but it wasn't this time. So yeah, I just kind of threw it in there. Anyways, these are actually a really good price. $3.75 is a good price for just the wood itself. Okay, so let me just get everything dissected here. And what I want to do, oh, I should put these down here. I'm going to try really hard to do these with watered down paint that is the milk chocolate color. I'm hoping to be able to do the word part. Sorry, you can't see what I'm pointing to. It helps if I do it small enough that you can see what I'm pointing to. A little bit smaller, Darlene. Just a little bit smaller. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, all right. So what I want to do is the word banner parts. I want to do those all with the color milk chocolate. I'm hoping that it's going to work. I watered it down even more because that I just want it to. I want that the words to really show up, and I do not want to have to paint them. I mean, I'm sorry, to use a marker and do them. Not paint them, but use a marker. So, sorry, my words are not coming to me today. Oh my goodness. These are so cute though. I really love them. So all of these, all the word parts are going to be the watered down, like a stain. Okay. All right, there's all of that. Okay. So we had a dog who would sneak drinks the booze. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. We had a dog that that loved to drink from the old beer cans that, I mean, it would actually go out to the garage. It'd be out there in the garage, and it would jump up and it would grab one of the old beer cans. You know, it's been sitting there for 2 weeks and take a swig of what's left in there. Oops, his name was Chopper. We actually rescued him and just had him for a very short time. Yeah, we actually couldn't keep him for some reason. I don't remember. It was way back when my kids were little. But he would steal the beer cans of beer. Okay. So I'm looking at my thing trying to, okay, this is black. This one's black. Okay, the truck background is red. Okay. And then the trees, that one's blue. I'm hoping there's enough in here. I'm going to try. I have other alizarin crimson. Mentioned recently about having eye floaters. Any secrets on how you got rid of them? You know what? I don't think that mine are all gone. I think they're still there, but they are not significant enough to do anything. So they went from being really annoying. I don't know if anybody else has had eye floaters. Let's just get some of this out on here. Shake, shake, shake. I'm trying to use the rest of these. I hate to throw them away when there's a little bit left. So I had eye floaters so bad that I thought that I was going to go blind because it was like a storm. And then all of a sudden it just stopped. So, because they tell you if it seems like it's a snowstorm, you need to go in. But mine just stopped on their own. I don't know how. I didn't do anything to make it stop. I don't think there's anything you can do, but I do know it's a sign of something, something bad if you have a lot of them. What is it? Is it your retina? Having issues with your retina? I can't remember. Somebody help me. Someone help me, because it's been a while now. It has been a while. But mine are not like they used to be. It used to be so bad that I couldn't see past them. And that's why I went in. But I haven't had them like that for a while. Just once in a while, I'll see them. And you know what? The most time that I see them is when I'm out walking. If I'm out walking and it's bright outside, then I see them for some reason. Okay, this is alizarin crimson. We're going to do all of our bows this color, and there's a little heart. Sorry, that's probably in the way. So, detached retina. Yes. Okay, thank you. That's what I was thinking, that it had something to do with your retina. If it got really bad, that you really do need to go in. That's why I went in. I actually do have a defect on my retina that they told me they're watching. And I'm like, okay. but I'm not going to worry about it. So I could sit here and stress over the what ifs and things that could happen, and I refuse. I refuse to stress over them. If it happens, then I will worry about it. So if it's a lot, then you need to go in. Yeah. We had written, okay, and that's when it started. Okay. So I would talk to your doctor. I don't think there's any way to just get it to go away on its own, that I know of. So who said hi? Hi, Holly. How are you? Anybody else that you have some floaters, didn't know you could do it? I don't know that you can do anything about them. Um, they went away the first time. Second time, doctor said they would do a procedure. Okay. Oh, okay. One stuck to your retina and tore. Oh gosh. Um, when your little Joey was a pup, he had Frappuccino one day, left it on the end of the thing, and had to leave the room. When he came back, he was on the armchair leaning over with his little tongue inside. Oh my gosh, how cute. Little stinker. Oh my goodness. Dogs are so funny, aren't they? They're just hilarious. I love them to death. Okay, so we're going to do the truck black. This is going to be black. My husband came in. I can hear he's out there with the dogs. He's probably giving them a treat because he spoils those dogs. He'll cuss at them when they're being naughty, and then the next moment he's spoiling them. I'm like, I don't know what he'd do without having a dog. He honestly, they're so funny because the second that he sits down on the couch, they are right there. They all want to be in his lap or up around his neck or right next to him. It's hilarious. Okay, what else is black? This is black. Okay, so this is black here. Yeah, if there's a way to get rid of them, then and they're that annoying, then I would do it. But for me, I'm just kind of, once in a while I'll see one. It's not like it used to be. I have no clue. I have no clue why the floaters went away. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful. All right. Yeah, it's kind of scary the first time that you ever see them. You're like, what the heck is that? What is that? Okay. And then the blue that I'm using, I'm just doing like a background, a winter background. I'm going to do shoreline. It's just kind of a light blue. Doctor said they would gradually get smaller, having your second cataract surgery on the 12th. Oh, that's good. That's good. Hey, Judy Kirk, how are you? We're making some ornaments. Making some more ornaments. These are gift card holders. I was saying how popular they are. Gift card holders are super popular at the shows. And you don't even have to put a gift card in them. You just put a little sweet note in them. It doesn't have to be a gift card. You could put $1 in it. You could put a little coupon that says, "Hey, I'll wash your car." You know, this coupon is good for 1 car wash. This coupon is good for 1 folding your laundry. This coupon is good for me to walk your dog. You know, it can be something very simple. Doesn't have to be anything special. I always say gift card, but it actually could be anything, right? Oh, this needs to be black also. Let me just do that. Getting distracted. And then we are going to need gray. Okay, I didn't get gray. Where are you? Where are you? Somewhere. Oh, there is gray right here. Sorry. Okay, so I'll need gray for the bumper, and then I'll need it for the like the little mirror. I'll use the stylus to do that. So yes, and I have, you know what, Judy, I have lots of other gift card holders that are being made that are like the reindeer and gingerbread. Come on, like I said, I am using the last of so many of these bottles. I hate to throw them away if there's like enough in it to do a project. So I'm going to shake my arm off. Normally I would tap it on the table, but I'm not going to do that to you guys. I will not do that. That's not nice. Okay, what else needs to be black? This needs to be black too, you guys. Sorry, this is part of the truck also. Okay. So I will go back to doing more invoices. I am actually on M. So if your first name starts with M and you ordered anything from my sale, I am on M. Okay, so just starting M. Just starting M. And I always do it I always do it with first name, not last name, because it's easier for me to remember what your first name is. Sometimes I don't remember the last names. Okay, green. Let's do green. Let's do all of our Hauser medium green. 7 of each. Yes. So 7 different. Okay, yeah, we can do 7 different. That would be awesome. Instead of 7 of the same. Perfect. Stephanie said, had ankle surgery yesterday. Here's hoping to get rid of the pain. Oh gosh, I hope so too. I hope so too. You had just gone back to work after surgery. Now you're out for another 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. Are you able to sit up so you can paint? Are you able to do stuff? Or are you just like stuck in bed? Because I know it's hard. You have to let it heal properly. You have to let it heal properly. So don't push yourself for sure. I would take off as much time as you can. It's never fun to feel like you have to be back to work. Like I feel that way because, being self-employed. So Hauser medium green is this color. So the rest of my blood work came back and it is normal with my vitamin B12, B9 is really high, which is crazy. I don't know if that can cause a problem, but it's really high. And it's probably because I'm taking vitamin B and vitamin B9 and vitamin B12 every day, and my body is actually absorbing it. Which sometimes, years ago, it didn't happen. My body would not absorb the iron or any of that. So all of that stuff has come back normal. I'm waiting to have my consult, I'm waiting for my referral for the sleep study. And then we'll go from there. So that's the latest and greatest of that. Okay, I need some white out. We need to do like a white license plate and then white for the snow. And then we're going to do our brown. We'll do all of our brown. So, I'm sorry, Karen Ross. How did you get little dots over the end? There's like little dots on knot. That's kind of odd. I haven't seen that before. Hey, Bridget, how are you? Happy Saturday. I am taking a break from doing invoicing. And I worked really late, but then I let myself sleep in. So, my postman... I had an empty truck for me. Yeah, the postman that came to pick up, he's like, his truck was completely empty. I'm like, oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing because, I have a lot. All right, let's do the brown. I'm going to put some into a little tray, or actually, you know what? It might just work here. I watered this down a lot, the milk chocolate a lot. You'll be up and around tomorrow, sick of bed. Oh gosh, I would be too. But the nerve block wore off around 3 p.m. Central Time, so pain has set in. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm sorry, that's really hard. Well, hopefully they gave you something for it, something to take that will help with the pain. I can't imagine, because I was not in pain after my surgery. It actually, I was able to control it with what they gave me, but I don't take pain medication. So I think that was a big difference, is that I don't take pain medication very often. Okay, Judy, why am I so tired? I don't know. We'll do the sleep study and see what it says. Okay, so I watered down milk chocolate a lot. Okay, and I'm hoping that when these dry, that I can still read the words. I want them to look like a fence post that has words on it. So that's my goal. So I watered it down. I want it to be like a stained color. Watered it down a lot. So with the sleep study, they're going to do 2 things. They'll test me for sleep apnea, and they will test me for narcolepsy, which pray it's not, because then I'm going to have to hire a driver. Then one of you guys are going to have to come and be my driver, because they take people's licenses away sometimes. Sometimes. I'm sure California would, because you know how they are. Don't even get me started. Okay. Don't even get me started on California, because it's a crazy state. But I choose to live here. I choose to live here because I love my crafter friends, and I love my family that's here. I love my neighbors. I'm very, very comfortable living here. I've tried the out-of-state thing before, and it didn't work well for me. It didn't. Okay, doing all the alizarin crimson twice. I'll probably have to put 3 coats to really get it the way I want it to be. Let's do our blue. Another one. Your pain meds you took when I fell asleep. Oh yeah, yeah. I had to. Hey Marilyn, I don't know if I said hi. Sorry, sorry. I had to set the timer on my phone. To take my meds at the right time, because when I fell asleep, then I wanted to make sure I woke up and took them. So they had me on a really good routine, and they said like mine was like every 6 hours. I would take tramadol, ibuprofen, acetaminophen. So there's 3. And so what I did was every 2 hours I took one of those. So they were still 6 hours apart, but every 2 hours one of those was really strong in my system. So if that makes sense, if you see what I'm saying. So that's what I was able to get. So I was very grateful. Because nobody should be in pain ever. Getting pain back under control once you're in pain is really hard. I've been there. Years ago, when I had liposuction done and thought I was a hero and didn't need any time, I'm like, I don't need pain meds. I've given birth before. I don't need pain meds. And I did. It was very painful. It was very painful to come to the realization that, you know what, some things are very painful. I'd never had surgery before. So, yeah, so I would make sure that you have your schedule and that you're getting them on time. You know all that. You have been through this a bazillion times, girlfriend. So I'm praying for a pain-free evening for you. That's what I'm praying for, because it is not fun. It's not fun to be in pain, and no one should be. Okay, let me go ahead and do white again. And then I'm going to dry. I'm not going to do the license plate again. I kind of like it like that. And ooh, these are looking good. So I watered this down a lot. Let me just bring one up here. So this is what it looks like. Look at that. It looks like a little fence post. So those are the words on it, and it showed up really good. You love California always. Yeah, me too. Me too. So I don't think I would want to go somewhere else. I've been other places. It's not fun. When we moved to New Mexico, it was not a good experience for me, except for the fact that my son met his wife Tara there, and I got my job there, and I'm still working for them. Those are the things that were the pluses for moving to New Mexico. So many other things that were not good. But hey, Lori. Yeah, I mean, it could be that I have to wear a CPAP machine at night. It's hard to know. I don't think that I need to, but I'm not awake during the night to see how I'm sleeping. So we'll see what they say. They are the experts. Okay, that red's looking pretty good. I'm not going to put another coat of the red. I'm just going to go with what I have here. I'm going to dry all this. We are going to do some little polka dots on this wreath because it looks really cute with like little berries on it. And then we have to do the stems. We have to do the trunks of the trees. We have to do the little details on the truck. I'm going to dry all these, make sure it's really dry. They're looking good. Everything's going to be so cute. I just need to take a break from packaging. Hey Vicky, how are you? Yours is every 4 hours, but it's weird. Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh gosh. Well, I am going to pray that something happens magically and you have no pain, because it is not fun. 34 years ago, you moved to Texas and said, only be here for 6 months, and I guess you're home now. You know what? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you find that is your home. That is your home. Okay, so I'm going to do some red berries on here. And then I need to use some gray. I need to do the mirrors. You know, I could do the brake lights red. Let me just do the mirrors slate gray. I'm just using a stylus. It's easy to paint little tiny details with the stylus instead of getting a little brush. I prefer... This stuff falls. Oh, yeah. My room is looking really, really good, though. Some shelves are getting empty, thanks to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna do the brake lights. I probably should get out yellow and do one of them, but you know what? I'm just gonna do them both red, just because. Just because. Okay. All right, and then I'll do berries on here. We'll do the trunks, and we will be ready to go. Okay, so 3 little dots. So 3 little berries, basically. I'm hoping that I don't make any oopsies and get anything like speckled that's not supposed to be. Oops, that should be up. I think the bow will go over that. Okay, so I'm just doing like 3 little dots that are close to each other. So there we go. I'll continue with the invoicing after this. If you just hopped on, I am on M, just starting the letter M. So you will get a message in Facebook Messenger, and it will have a link to your invoice. You will also get an email from PayPal with your invoice. If you want to pay a different way, you can. That's fine. But I always track everything through PayPal, because that way I have everything in one place. I will make a notation in there if you pay, and this has little berries on it too. Oops, did you see that? It jumped. I'm gonna use a tiny end. So this small wreath has. Let's bring it over here. How about that? What a concept. So I have everything within. Oops, there's like a little hair thing on there. Let me just get that off, like a little string or something on that end. Okay, I think we're good now. Yeah, I know. Hey, Darlene, how are you? Yeah, come back and watch the replay. This is so cute. Okay, so little tiny berries on here with the other end of the stylus with the tiny end. So usually on a stylus, there's a larger and a smaller end to make different size dots. Sometimes when I've gotten them, when I've purchased them from the Dollar Tree, both ends are the same, and sometimes they're not. So let me just... Okay, I'm going to put some brown that is not watered down in here, and I'll do my trunks of the trees. I keep calling them stems. They are not stems. And then if you want to put any kind of speckling or anything on here, you can. I'm not going to. I'm going to choose not to. I'm going to choose just to do it easy, because if I do it on one, I have to do it on all of them. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it more country-ish. You've been to every state in the United States, many beautiful ones. Some not nice. I think you could live in Washington, just a little gloomy. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I need to go to New York. I want to go to New York on for the Macy Day Parade. That was my goal. I was supposed to do that in 2020, and then 2020 happened. And it wasn't possible. There were, the people weren't traveling and all of that. So, but it would mean I would miss Blenda's craft show. So, but hey, that's okay. That's okay, because I don't have to sit and personalize. I don't have to sit and demo. I could do it and come back on a red eye. But I want to go to New York for that. Okay, there's that. Goes by first name. Yes, goes by first name. Okay, yes. So yeah, first name. Sorry, thank you for yes, because it's easy for me to go by first name. I know it's not the way the library would do it, but it's the way Darlene does things. I do that at my craft show too. I organize by first name because I can remember everybody's first name. Sometimes I don't remember last names. Hey, Mary Lee, how are you? Okay, let's try this. So I am searching for the person. Was it you, Mary Lee, that asked me for a project for kiddos? I can't remember who it was now. Somebody asked me for a project, and we were going to do the coasters for the kiddos at school. Is it at school? Sorry, I need help. I need someone to send me a message. Whoever asked me for that project. I need to send an invoice, but I can't remember who it was. Is that terrible? And you know what? I sent out so many messages On Facebook? It was you. Okay, perfect. I have them for you. I'll send that with your invoice. I was holding up on your invoice. Okay. All right. Yay. So I have those for you. Perfect. Yay. That's what I was thinking. I was going to send you a message and ask you. And then I thought, what if she thinks I'm crazy? She'll just know. She'll just know I am. Okay. Everything looks good. I'm just checking it to make sure that it's not wet. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll take these off and we'll kind of assemble them. Let's make sure that everything is painted the color that we need it to be. And I do that by assembling it. Hi Pam, how are you? You could have flown there for a weekend just to see play. Oh yes, Judy, I would love to do that. Hey, Judy, let's suggest we do that for a girlfriend trip. That would be so much fun to do that. And that way I would have to go. Girlfriend trip to New York City. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We had so much fun when we went to Hawaii. It was just a blast. This goes over on the truck. Oops. The heart went flying. Okay, so let me go ahead and bring this goes here. Yeah, girlfriend trip to New York. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? It would be so much fun. Okay, plan it. Okay, we'll have to figure out what time of year would be best. I wouldn't know because I haven't been there, but I'm thinking winter would be so much fun. Maybe January. Maybe January after the holidays. But would it be too cold there for everybody? But it would be beautiful. Central Park with all the snow. Go ice skating, right? I've read about it. I have read all about it, but you know, I just haven't been. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I've probably just been so busy all my life crafting. Okay, this is looking good. Everything, all my colors are looking good. I'm happy with all my colors. I'm going to take my board away and then we're going to ink these. I'll go in closer so that you can see better. Everything is looking good. You just need to get your craft shed done so you can, yes. That, okay. I'm glad. Yeah, moving is terrible, Cheryl. I just can't even. Okay, let me just go closer. And we're going to start inking everything. Look how cute these are. I am going to get out a Q-tip because I do need to use a Q-tip on some of this. All right, that's a lot of Q-tips. It's very cold. Went once in March and it was still cold with light snow. Oh yeah, we'll have to figure out a better time then. I don't mind the cold, but it might be too cold for some people. You know, those older people. I'm teasing. My group of friends, everybody's older than me, and I love it. They're just the best. We have the bestest times ever. We do. Okay, I'm just going to ink everything and then glue everything together after. How about that? We'll just ink all of it. And we'll put some snow on the trees. Yep. So this comes, you can either buy just one or you can get all three. Let me give you that link right now. Just got to find it. It's on my website and it's under Christmas. So it will be, I gotta move my head back here. Christmas Tree Farm Palette Christmas Ornaments. Okay, they're $3.75 each or $10.75 for the entire three of them. For all three of them. Sometimes I can't talk. All right. Here's the link. I'm dropping it on here. So if you need that, and we'll just keep going. Okay, so I'm going to ink the edges, but then we're going to put some snow on there. Okay, so I'm going to ink the edges of the trees, and then we're going to put some snow on there with the white one. Okay, I'm going to ink all these edges. And then I usually will go right down where the notch part is on there. You know how it just kind of goes down where the palette part is? Kind of go down on that. All right, so let's get some white, and we're going to use, I know it looks like it's not white. It used to be white. You think you bought them when you, oh yeah. Um, you might have bought these. Okay, so I'm just kind of dusting this with snow, with a Q-tip. I'm just kind of going along the edges. We've sold a lot of these, so it doesn't surprise me if you got them already. But if you didn't, you can always go back to your orders on Shopify. You're able to pull up all your orders and take a look. But you can grab them, and if you need more, you can always grab more. We will let you. We'll let you grab more. I know some people place an order every week, Cindy. And some people place it once a month, that maybe some people only get paid once a month. Okay, so I just added a little bit of snow here and there. It's not all over the whole thing. So that's going to go like that. Maybe we should just glue them as I do them, because I want to see how it looks. So let me grab the glue. I'm impatient. I'm impatient sometimes. I also want it to set up. Okay, so, and then I could do all these too. So let me just get the back of this. And get that glued together. These are all the backers that make it into a gift card. So let me get all those glued together first. That's Stubby barking. Can you tell his bark? He has a funny bark. Funny boy. He's still hanging in there. Tell ya. And Miss Riley had been sick for a little bit. She seems to be doing better. I was a little worried. I was thinking that maybe she ate something she shouldn't have, and that's why her tummy was so sick. Yeah. Yeah, it's never fun. Okay. Dogs will break you for sure. It always costs a ton of money for everything with my animals. I don't know why. I'm just lucky. It's like one right after another. You get them groomed, and then the next one needs to go to the vet. It's always something. Okay, if you need to add more snow to that, like this looks like it needs some snow at the bottom. Uh-oh. Now that is Darcy. Here's something funny, guys. So Darcy was growling at me yesterday, and I was like, "You're just like Bailey." And so I was like, "Bailey." I started calling her Bailey. She did not respond. I called her Darcy, and she looks up at me. I'm like, "Okay, I guess you're not Bailey," or she was offended that I called her Bailey. I'm not sure. That's Darcy for sure. And I heard my husband go, "Darcy." He knows I'm in here doing my class, and they need to be quiet. But dogs are dogs, right? They're not going to listen to you. I could go out and tell them to shush, and I'll walk back in here and they'll start up again. Oh my gosh, guys, these are so cute. I love them. They're looking so cute. Look at that. We do not have puppies anymore. The puppies had to leave before my surgery. The puppies were 10 weeks right before my surgery. So they literally left 2 days before my surgery was over. The last ones left. They're all in good homes. So it's funny because they're bigger than we thought they would be. They're growing. So they must take after their dad, because Sophie's not a big dog. She really isn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to plug in the hot glue gun for the bow. Okay, so that goes on there. Look at how cute this is, guys. I love this. So Darcy's not a big dog, but she certainly has she has long legs. So one of the dogs is like almost 12 pounds. Yeah, Gus is almost 12 pounds. And he's tall. He's really tall. So, not you, Cindy. That's so funny. Stevie is saying, Mom, they're in my bed. He probably is. He probably is trying to tell me that. Oh my gosh. You buy ornaments for gift tags. Oh, that's a great idea. Perfect. Okay, let me plug in my glue gun so I have it ready to go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Stubby can get quite vocal at times. He's a funny one. And then other times he's just really, really just lays there, and he he's an old guy. You know, he's an old one. So he's, I always say he's 15. He's almost 15. One of these days he'll actually be 15. I have to always go back and count. But he's doing really good. He actually really is doing good for his age. It's surprising. It's surprising. And he still has that tumor in his chest, supposedly. I am not going to get it biopsied because I'm not going to do anything about it. So why would I biopsy it? I told them, I says, I'll worry about it when I need to. You know, my dog will tell me when I need to worry about it, right? I truly believe that. I'm not going to do chemo or anything like that. There's, you know, I just don't believe in putting my animals through that. We went through so much with Molly, and we spent a fortune, thousands and thousands of dollars on her, trying to get her well, and doing the subcutaneous IVs for weeks, you know, several times a day. And she still just, you know, she still didn't make it. And I just feel like I'm just not gonna, he's older, you know, if it was a brand new puppy, it might be different, but he's older. I'm not gonna extend his suffering, honestly. That's how I feel. I don't know. Maybe it's wrong. Okay, let me do the center of this bow with a Q-tip. Just going to kind of go around it, give it some definition there, and then I'm going to add like a little bit like that. So just kind of did a little bit more on the bow. See the ornaments listed, but are they the ones that hold the gift card? Yes, they are. So yeah, the link that I put there, that I just gave to you guys, is the one with the gift cards. Yeah. So it has the gift card holder on the back. I didn't charge extra for it. I forgot. So and I'll charge you, but I told Tara, says, you know what, I'm not going to go back and change it. I'm just going to leave it. We're just going to leave it and give you guys a good price. So yeah, it comes with the back and everything. It comes with the ribbon and the bead also, and the jute. So basically you have to supply paint and glue, and that's it. Yeah, we try to make it easy for you guys, so you don't have to go out and find the proper ribbon. Once in a blue moon, I won't have ribbon for you guys. It doesn't happen too often. You know, I actually need to turn this, because part of that is one of the things that I messed up on. Yeah, once in a blue moon, I'll say ribbon is not included. Or if I run out of ribbon, then I'll change the listing and say the ribbon's not included. Because there's times when people are still ordering it a year later. Tara just asked me, she's like, was this from this year? I'm like, no, but we still have some ribbon. As soon as the ribbon's gone, then you just need to mark it, ribbon is not included. Because I'm not going to go chase more ribbon. If it's been a year and it's still selling, that's great, but I'm not going to go look for more ribbon. Okay. All right, that looks really good. These are turning out so cute, aren't they? I love them. Let me just kind of scooch it down. There we go. Okay, so next. So now the truck. Oops. Keep it lined up, Darlene. You know me. I have had things that I had to use a knife to separate because I got it messed up a little bit. It was off center, so I just took a knife. I don't suggest you do that, but I took like a box cutter knife type thing, and Farm Fresh Christmas. Yes. Okay, perfect. I'm like, did I do it wrong? You guys better tell me if I do any of my words wrong. Farm Fresh. Oh yeah, it is on the right one. Okay, sorry. I was thinking differently. I looked at it and was like, did I mess it up? I didn't ink the edges. That's what's going on. Hello. Let me just take that off. Oh my goodness. Let me do the edges. That's why I'm feeling like it's off. I'm like, something's going on. No, it's that Darlene didn't ink the edges. And I need to ink the edges on the red part too. So I'll just set this upside down. I was so worried about that being ski wampus that I just started gluing things. Darlene, you need to ink everything. Okay, I'll get the edges of this done, and then I'll put that back on. I'll have to put a little bit more glue. Yep. You guys never do that, right? One little thing and it distracts you, and you're like, okay, mess that one up. No, it's not messed up. I got it in time. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue there, and I'll put those back on, and it'll be fine. Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff, guys. All small stuff. So my stepdaughter posted her and her sister are going to Jelly Roll up in Oregon. I think it's in Oregon. I don't think they had to drive further than Portland. It's probably in Portland. So they're going to Jelly Roll tonight for her birthday. Anybody else a fan of him? I like his story. I love, you know, what he's trying to do and help people with addiction. If you don't know, he's a country artist. If you just have no clue who he is, and he's had a sordid past. He's been in prison, and he looks like he's been in prison. He has facial tattoos. He's a pretty rough guy, but he has the biggest heart, and he has great music. So she's going to the concert tonight up in, I believe it's in Portland. She lives outside of Portland, so my guess would be that's where it's at, unless they had to drive up to Washington. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. What do you guys think? I messed up a little bit there. I need to get some of that white off. So I just stuck that in my mouth. Nobody saw. And get a little bit of that white off. You could just spray it with water, but my mouth worked too. That's the way a true crafter is, right? It's just like when a mama licks her finger and gets something off of a child's face. That's how we roll around here. Sorry, guys. That's how I roll. And roll, and roll, and roll. Okay, got all the white done. And let me just get... If anything, you're just entertained, right? If anything, you are entertained by my craziness. My cray-crayness. Yeah. My husband's probably like, is she ever going to be done? He doesn't know what time I came in here, so, because he was outside. He probably thinks I was in here right on time at 4 o'clock, but no, I'm not. I wasn't. I'm just barely doing the edge. Barely. Okay, I think I got everything. Let's glue this together. We'll do our bows. We'll do our jute and our ribbon and all of that. Okay. Let's see. Get our glue on here. Okay. These little trucks are so cute. It's just tiny. There's a lot of little detail. They're not fun to pull pieces out of the laser with. But it's not terrible. The thing with the laser is that pieces fall through the grid. So I will generally, teeny tiny pieces, I will generally put extras on the sheet just in case something falls through. And if you're new to lasering, blue tape is your friend. Before you pull your sheet of wood, just use blue tape and put it over the top of all of your pieces so they don't fall through. That's what I do. Yep, blue tape is your friend. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Okay, I'm going to use my little sponge. I got it out for a reason, but I need to, oops, let's put this on first. Let's do the tree just at the bottom and then a little bit at the top. That's going to go right there. I did not put snow on this tree. It's in the back of the truck. I probably should put some snow on it, but I did not. I could do that later. Okay, putting a little bit of glue on the little wood part, the railing part. There we go. And then there's going to be a cute little wreath on the center of the tailgate. Right there. And then a little bow on top of that. Just a little bit of glue, not a lot, a little dab will do ya. Okay. And then we'll do the ribbon. I'll tie on my bows. And we'll figure out which bow we should put on which, because it does matter, right? Colors, you have to look at colors. You don't want to have too much red on one that's red and too much black on one that's black, right? So I try to kind of look at them and see which one needs to go on which. Okay, look how cute that is. That is so cute. You liked some of it. He is very rough looking. Yes, he is. But he kind of reminds me of people here. There's a lot of people that are rough looking that actually are teddy bears. I'm glad that he's doing what he's doing. So one of the things that he's doing, guys, is he's helped fighting the fentanyl. There's like a huge amount of people that are addicted to fentanyl, and here's a problem that happens. And if you haven't had any interaction with people that have that abuse drugs, then you probably don't know what can happen with that. So someone might take something that's laced with that, and they're used to it. Okay, so they're used to it, and because they've used it before. And then you have somebody that has never used it, and they die. So the epidemic of people dying from fentanyl is huge. It's just so sad. So he's really trying to help with that, to get that out of the U.S. He's appeared. I don't know if it was Congress, but he has appeared in front of really important people. That's what I'm going to say. Fentanyl is deadly. Absolutely is very deadly. So he is really trying to help the epidemic of it. And I mean, I know somebody that did some crazy stuff when she had that in her system, and she chose to drive. My son was in school, and it was a friend that him and his girlfriend were supposed to hang out with. And this girl went to a party. My son did something else, and I'm so grateful he did. So this girl went to a party, and evidently the drugs that she was using were laced with fentanyl, and she chose to drive home with that, like that, and she drove down the 125. If Judy's on here, she knows the story. So she drove down the 125, and at the end of it, it connects with the with Mission Gorge Road, and she didn't stop. She didn't stop at the end where there's a stoplight, and the road doesn't go through. The road is a T. Okay, so she's coming this way. She's going this way on the freeway, and she should stop and go either right or left at the stoplight. She didn't stop, and it was early morning. She was there was a nurse that was heading to her shift at a hospital. I believe it was at Sharp Hospital. And this girl hit her. The girl went straight through the stoplight, and the nurse was going this way, and she T-boned the nurse and killed her up on impact. And and she had that in her system. And she went away for a while. She went to juvie, went away for a while. And it's just really sad. It's just really sad. But that's what it was in her system. And so I was like, I'm so thankful that my son didn't hang out with her that night. You know, my son's not perfect. He never was. Those that know me know that we've had struggles, but he turned out to be a good kid. He has a family, and he has 3 kiddos, and his life got straightened out. You know, I'm just so grateful that he wasn't part of that. You know, it's so tragic. It's tragic when things like that happen, and the family that lost their mama, it just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart that addiction doesn't just affect the person that's doing it. It affects those around it, and affects innocent people. You know, and I can't go through that intersection without thinking about that incident. I just can't. I hate to go that way. When I have a choice, I don't drive home through there because it plays through my mind. So, hey Sandy, how are you? Tons of people die from it. Absolutely. They really do. It's really sad. And I know it has its uses. I know that medically there are reasons for it. Okay, so we have to figure out what goes on what. So I know there's reasons for all medications. Yeah, but It's just sad. It's just sad to me what happens. Okay, I don't want a black bow on here. I think I want the black bow over here on this. And I think I want the red bow right here. I think I want the red bow right here. So, because it goes bow, and then the bead is going to be above that. So we'll figure that out. I'm kind of thinking the red bead over here, and maybe the green bead here, and the black bead over there. That's what I'm kind of thinking. So red bead over here. So fold your jute in half. So how do I get on those topics, guys? I don't know. Oh, because of Jelly Roll. Okay, that's why. Because he's had a hard life. You know, he chose that. But he's turned things around, and he wants to help others. And to me, that, you know, if you learn from your mistakes, you know, he's done a hard time. If you learn from your mistakes and you can help others because of what you went through, that is a great thing. It really is. It is a great thing. So, anyways, kudos to him. And I hope my stepdaughter's having a great time. I hope she posts some pictures, maybe some live videos, because I would love that. But I hope she's having a great time for her birthday. Okay, that goes there. I actually get to see them in October. My stepdaughter and her family will be coming down, and we get to go to Disney. Yep, Disneyland. So I'm kind of excited about that. Okay, fold this in half, put it through, open it up, grab those tails, and pull that through. Okay, and then feed your bead onto there. I think we're gonna go with the green one on here. I think, yeah, I think so. Should we do that? I'm just gonna do it. And I try to be consistent. So if I do one like that, I will do all, because here's what happens when a customer comes into your booth and they see different colored beads on each one, then they have to sit there and go, oh, I like this one better, I like that one better. If they're all the same, they just pick one. Does that make sense? The mentality, if they're all the same, they just pick one. It does to me anyways. Okay, I'll glue everything on at the end. I just want to get all my stuff where it's supposed to be. Yeah, sometimes customers just, they want to look at each one and go, oh, I like this one better, I like that one better. I'm like, they're all the same. And they're like, oh no, they're not. I'm like, yes, they're all the same. They would tell me that my little ornaments had personality. They would look at the smiles and they look at the eyes, and I go, just grab one. Just grab one, please. Oh my goodness. Not everybody. You know, there were a few people that would do that, and I was like, just stop. Anyways, trying to get this through. Sometimes they'll be stubborn, so if they're stubborn, just twist the end of it. You're going to see Jelly Roll in Oklahoma. That's awesome. That's awesome. Lisa, he was a young kid when he started, and he stopped all once his daughter was born. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I love his story. I do. I love to hear things like that. I'd love to hear the success stories, because those people get it. They're the ones that can help others, you know? They're the ones that can help other people, and they can understand what they're going through, and they can hold them accountable and say, you know, there's really no excuses. They can be hard on them. They can say, I went through this and I made it through it, and so will you. So I just, you know, I have never done that myself, but I have had where, when I had my spleen out, my doctor prescribed pain medication for me for my spleen, and this was like back in 1995. Okay, 1995. He prescribed pain medication. Honestly, I believe it was probably was like oxycodone, probably, more than likely. I think that's what it was. Okay, so way back then, he prescribed it for me, and guess what? They would mail it to you. So here and here was the thing. It didn't make me tired. It took away my pain, and it gave me energy. I had a weird reaction to it. Not everybody has that. So I was like, oh yes, more please. I didn't know. I was very naive. I had no idea that you could become addicted to something when it was prescribed. I didn't know that. I had no clue. So that was back in 1995. And then all of a sudden I get a phone call and they're like, "Are you still in pain?" I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Then we're not refilling your medication." And so it was like all of a sudden just had to stop. And I was like, "Oh wow, I really was." That's the only thing I've ever been addicted to in my life, and I didn't know. I had no clue. And then I was like, okay, whatever, I don't need it. But some people that have been on it, then they get, there's a hair on here I'm trying to get off. They would go out and search for other drugs because they can't get that. And I didn't have that in me. I was just like, okay, no problem. So that's like the closest that I've come to having a personal experience with that. But I have other people in my life that have gone through addiction and have been able to get past it. And I'm so grateful that they did that. Okay, aren't they so cute? Aren't these just the cutest? I just love them. So if you're struggling with anything like that, don't give up. Do not give up. There is help and you can do it. I promise. So anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to my little talk show. So, hi Sandy. Did I say hi? I think I did. Okay. All right. These are so cute. I love them all. Which one do you like the best? Of course I love the truck. I'm like, you need to go like this because the truck needs to be in the center because it should be the center of attention. And I don't know how I got like little things on there. I must be shedding. My hair must be shedding. Okay. That's it, guys. I'm going to put you up to myself. I'm going to turn them around. And I just need to make a whole bunch now. I've been cutting them out. So I'll cut out 6 of each and have my daughter paint them. And then but on the truck I'll do 20 because the truck will be the most popular. The truck will be the most popular, don't you think? I think they're just so cute. And you don't have to make them into a gift card holder. And like I said, you don't have to put a gift card in there. Okay, so what you can do, guys, you can just put a little note in there, a little thank you note, a little coupon that says, "Hey, I'll run errands for you. Hey, I'll pick up your groceries. I'll sweep your front porch." Whatever it is, it can be something simple. If you're where there's snow, I'll shovel your driveway. Little simple things like that. You don't have to have a gift card to put in there to make somebody's day. Right. Put these with neighbor gifts. I'm already thinking of neighbor gifts. Oh my goodness, guys! Tomorrow is September 1st, right? So is it tomorrow already? I'm gonna look at my calendar. September 1st tomorrow. The truck is your favorite. I love that. Tomorrow's September 1st. Okay, tomorrow's September 1st already. Craziness. So I'm gonna try my hardest to get my kit done. I may not get everything painted. Like I usually have it all painted and I have a sample for you. I may not get that all painted, but I will try my hardest to get everything done. I'm going to go work on invoices. Like I said, I'm at M. I think I'm like more than halfway. I think I'm at like 2/3 of the way done now. So, yeah, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. You were the best. This was fun. All right. So if you have questions, let me know. Let me know. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.